Good morning, everyone. Myself Shivam, and today is our ninth lecture of covering basic of Pythons from basic. So, in previous video, we have learned about some method or functions we can apply on dictionary, and we have also learned about something about set. So, in this video, we will learn what are the functions or what are the method we can apply on set. So, our without wasting our time, so let us directly start our video. So first topic is how we can remove the element in a set. So before this we will revise something about set. So set are built-in data type like list and tuple, but it store value in unordered collection. Means like if we want to start 1 2 3 4 5, so 5 can come at first position, 2 can come at third position. So there is no fixed or order type. So set are unordered data types. So now we have to write a program. So before starting this question, if you have not watched my previous video, so you can watch that video, because this cover a lot about set, and in this video we will cover about questions. So let's start. So first we have to write a program to remove the element from the set using the method discard and remove. Then we have to print the result as shown in the example. If that element is not present in the set, so we have to print the error message. So this is our sample input output. So this is the data. So then we have to take the input from the user, the element which we have to discard. Then we have to print the set after we have discarded that element. Then again we want to take the user from the input, the element which we want to remove. Then again we have to print the sorted data. Then in test case 2, if this is the set and we have given the element wrong which are not present in your set, so we have to print the message not in set. So this is important thing to note, that we have not included pop in this program to remove an element, and it is randomly removed. So you can also use pop method to remove element, but pop method is not fixed. If you write pop, so it will randomly remove any element from the set which if you don't want to be deleted. So this is the main thing, that pop statement randomly remove an element. There is also a note that please print the set in sorted order, sorted set, otherwise the test case will fail. Means we always want to print the set in sorted order, because when you print the set without writing this sorted, so it will give us an unsorted method. So in some programming language, if you are giving a test in universities, so they can fail test case there on computer, so you should write sorted there. So let us see how we can solve this question. So first we will take a data input from the user like here. Then we will convert it into list by splitting it into commas. Then we will convert this list into the set like here we have done. Then we have to take the element which we want to discard, like here we have written element to discard. Then if the element in set 1, if element in set 1, so we have used here membership operator. So set 1 dot discard element, so it is saying that if that element in set 1, so we have to discard that element which we have taken, and then we have to print our sorted set. Then again we will take an input from the user, element remove is equal to element to remove. So here then again we will set 1 dot remove, then we will again remove that element, and then we will print our sorted set. And else, in else part we will write that if the element is not present, so we will write the statement not in set. So this is the uh, solution to this question, that how we can remove an element from the set. So this is very basic question, and you need to practice this question 2-3 times, so you can have a clear picture in your mind that how we can solve this type of question if they come in your programming language test in your universities. So our next test is membership test. So membership operator are in or not in. So we have to write a program to check if user given element is existing in the set or not, and print the result. Like this is sample. So we have taken this from the user, then we have sorted the our set, then we have taken another input from the user, that the element which we want to find in that set. So then we will apply the membership operator, and it will return true or false according to that. And here is also note that please print the set in. So this is again mentioned that we have to print our set in sorted order. So how we can solve this question? First you can pause the video, then solve by yourself, or you can see the explanation now. So first we will take the data input from the user, then we will convert it to list as we done in many question, then we convert this into set, and then print it into sorted set. After sorted set, we have to take the element which we want to find in our set. So we take a element from the input, and then write result. This is our variable in which we want to store our final result. We write element means this element which we have taken in, means membership operator my set, the set name, and then we will print the result. So it will give us true or false. So these are the sample test case of this question, and you can take screenshot of question and the solution also, and you can practice this on the program is or VS Code. So our next is mathematical set union. So what is set union? Union means which will give unique value from the two lists. So we have to create three sets: set 1, set 2 and set 3, by taking input from the user. Means first we have to take the data 1 from the user, then we have to create them into list, then we have to create them into set. Find the union of three set using the method union. So the solution to this question will be, first we will take data from the user as input, then we will convert it to list, then we will make it to set, then we will repeat the same process 3 times, because here it is clearly written that create the 3 sets. So after that we will print them in the sorted order, as here we have printed all the 3 set into sorted order. Then we will write result 1 is equal to set 1 dot union set 2. In this we have do union of two sets, set 1 and set 2. Then it will be stored in result 1. So the result 1 now hold the union of set 1 and set 2. So for doing the union of with the set 3, we can do result 2 is equal to result 1 dot union set 3. So all the set 1, set 2 and set 3 are now union. So we will print them by sorted. First we will print the union of set 1 and set 2 as result 1, then we will print the union of set 1, set 2 and set 3 as result 2, or we can print the result 3 is equal to set 1 or set 2, result 4 is equal to set 3, or this is or operator, this line is or operator. So then we will print that in also sorted order. So next is mathematical set interaction. So as a union, there is also another mathematically set interaction, intersection. So intersection is finding out the common things. So we have to write a program that to print two set in sorted order. So we have to take to user input and perform the perform the following operation on set, intersection of two set 1 and set 2, and set 1 and equal to set 2. So this is the sample input and output of the data type. This is the sample input and output. First we have to take two input from the user, then we have to sort it and print them, like here we have print. Then we have to do set 1 dot intersection set 2, and this will be output, because Java and Ruby are here common and PHP and Swift are not present in set 1. Then we have to write it in sorted order. It is already in sorted order. Then we have to print set 1 after set 2, and then we have to print sorted set 2 after. So first we will take data as input from the user, convert it to list, make it set, same as the same process with we will do with set 2. then we have to print them in sorted order as we have printed in previous question also. Then the result 1 is equal to set1 and set2. Set1 and set2, this AND operator is will give the intersection point. So then we will print them into sorted order, and then also we will print them into sorted order. So just read first line. We have to take two input from the user. Read the statement line by line and write the code of that statement you read. Don't read whole question at one time, read line by line and solve them. So the next is mathematical set difference. We have to write a program to print two set in or sorted order. So these whole question in this may be of sorted type, related to set, intersection, union, differences. So the operation which we have to perform in this question is difference update, set1 minus set2, set1 minus is equal to set2, and we have to print the result. As here these are two data, then we have to print the set in sorted order here. Then we will find the difference of them, then using update. Here it is not that please print the set in sorted order, and it is in all question that we have to print the set in sorted order. Then it is written that both difference update and minus is equal to modify the original set in place and return none. When performing multiple operation, use a copy of set before applying this method and print the modified set. So it is saying that when you are performing different method on the same set, first you should make the copy, because it will modify the original set which is not applicable in Python. So we should, it is for our safety that we should create a copy of the set. So how we can solve this question? First you should pause the video, solve it by yourself, and then you can see the answer to this question. First, as in all question, these first six line are same. Data 1 list 1 set 1, data 2 list 2 set 2, then print them in sorted order, set 1 set 2. Then we have to print their difference, sorted order, so sorted set 1 dot difference set 2, then result is equal to set1 dot difference update set. So we can apply different operation. As here we have also created one copy, because it will modify our original list. So we have make here one copy, and then sorted our set and then perform our different operation. So you can take screenshot of this question, and there is nothing new in this question. Like see, set1 minus set2, it is written in command line. So we will write sorted set1 minus set2. So here set1 minus is equal to set2. So there is no much confusing question in this PDF I have uploaded. Next are method and function for set. So what are the different type of method which can be applied on set, as we have applied on list, tuple, strings. So first function is len function. So as the name suggests, len, and we have also read this len function in dictionaries, tuple, list. So it will return the number of element in a set. How many number of element are there in set? Like here a set is equal to a, b, a, c, d, e, a. So it will result in 5. Now you will think that why it will result in 5. So in the previous video lecture I have said that set cannot contain multiple element at a same time. So here a is stored 3 times, so a will be counted only one time. So the length of the set will be here 5. Just remember that set cannot contain multiple copy of the same element in a given set. Next is copy. As the name suggests, it will copy the set and store it to another variable. Then if we want to change, we can do any change in the copy set. Then if we want to clear the set, so we can use print set name dot clear. So it will clear all the items in the set. Next is disjoint other set. Return true if the set calling this method has no element in common with the other set specified the offset. Like if there is no common element in set A and B, so it will return true, and if there is any common, so it will return false. As each subset return true if every element in set A is in this other set specified the Y. So like x and y, here x is a b c d e and y is c and d. So if you write x dot is subset y, it will return false because every element of x is not available in y. But if you want to print y dot is subset x, it will return true because y has only two elements c and d, and these are also present in x right here. So it will return true. It will return true if the element which is written before is subset has all the element in the set which is written after is subset. Like first element should have all its element in the other set. Next, print x is smaller than y. So here we know that x has 5 element whereas y has only 2 element. So it is completely false, that so it will result in false. So these are some other operator also. Next is superset other set. It will return true if every element in the other set is specified by other set in this calling this method. It will return true if like here also same example, x is 5 a b c d e, y is c and d. X is superset of y, means every element of y is in the x. Remember, if there is word subset, then every element read this x is superset of y, means every element of y is in x. Superset means y is in x, and if subset then x is in y, means if it is subset first element will be in second, and if it is superset second element in the first. So it will result in true because every element of y, c and d is present in x. So this is so much confusing to student between subset and superset, so read this carefully. Next is we have to write a Python program to determine if a set is subset of another set. So this is same as this is subset is a superset. So we have to determine if the set 1, set 2 and set 3 are subset or not. So first we will take them as input, set 1, set 2 and set 3. Then we will print these like a set 1. First we will have to print them in sorted order, all the three set. Then is set 1, set 2 is subset of set 1, subset of set 2, like this. These 6 line we have to find out. So first we will take these three set 1, set 2 and set 3 as input from the user. You know that first we cannot directly take set as input, so first we have to take data, then we have to convert them into list, and then we have to convert them into set. So same for data 2, same for data 3. Then we will print them all three in sorted order. Then we have to print set 1 is subset of set 2, set 2 is subset of set 1, like the line which are given here. We just need to print as it is them here. This is the main syntax, set 1 dot is subset, set 1 dot is superset. So you just need to revise here that what is the syntax of this, x is superset, x is subset. How we can write a dot is disjoint, a dot copy, x dot copy. You just need to revise the form syntax, that how we can write. If you have any problem in the syntax, you can comment. I will make a separate video of that topic. So for revising the Python, you just need to revise the syntax. You need not to like how we can take input. If you practice 4-5 program, you know how to print the statement, you know how to take the input, you know how to do like simple comment and other thing. Just need to revise the syntax for your understanding, so you can solve every question easily. So next is list comprehension. So what are comprehension? Comprehension are used to construct the sequence to be built from other sequence. List comprehension means to make a list in short form. Like list comprehend consists of bracket containing an expression. I will read this and will make you understand. In this it is written that we can use comprehension to create a list based on existing list. List comprehension is a complete substitute for the lambda function as well fmax. Means in this we will use these all function together. The result of list comprehension may be evolving an expression through iterating for the loop. Means in this iteration of the loop will be used. Syntax for the list comprehension will be expression for an item in iterate if condition. Like let us consider an example below. We have to print the number 1 to 10 in a list using for clause. So first we will make a empty list. So we will write for I in range 1 to 11, because we know that last element is not included. So if we here written 10 instead of 11, so it will print the element till 9. If we write here 11, it will print till 10. So list 1 dot append I, means in this empty list it will append. We have learned that it is used to add the item at the last of the list. So it will append the I and till the 10th element. So we will print the list. Means first we have to create empty list, then for I in range 1 to 11, list 1 dot append I, means first I is 1, then it will append it to list 1, then append I is 2, then it will append the 2 to list 1, so till then 10. So the final result will be this. Here we consider an empty list and iterate the for loop 10 times, and every single range 1 to 11 will be appended to the empty list, and we have printed it. Like it is the simple example of list comprehension. Let us try the above example using list comprehension. So this is simple example. So how we can do this by list comprehension is I for I in range 1 to 11, and this is printed. Means here we know to create the list one separately. This is same as lambda function, like write in one line without like you can say उसको बिना व्यक्त किए हुए, like this. So it will be printed. It is very simple and take only one line to print the list that contain 1 to 10 number. Let us try a bow example, like here it is also from here. So here is I is an expression which give the final output. For I in range means repeat a loop. This means for I in range 1 to 11 means from 1 to 10, and it will print. So now we will solve one question and will clear our list comprehension topic. So we have to take a string input from the user. Using the input function, we have to write a program to convert the given input to a list using list comprehension method, and we have to print the result as shown in the example. Like here we have taken one string and we have to convert them into list by using list comprehension method. So first we will take a string, then we can convert list 1 is equal to list str, means we can simply use list method, list function to directly convert the given string to the list, and we can print that list. Or if you want to use list comprehension method, you can use string. First we have to take, then we will l1 is equal to list str, means simply convert, or l1 is equal to ui for ui in str. This is list comprehension method. Like here it is written 2 times, you just need to focus here one y. This is only one line, ui for ui in, means I for, like here it is written I for I in range 1 to 10, for I in str, means in this str if there is any, so convert them into list. So this is list comprehension method. So next is understanding set comprehension. Same as list comprehension, there is set comprehension method also. So set, as we have learned, set is unordered collection of element in which each element can appear only once, means set cannot store duplicate value. Set comprehension are introduced in Python 3 version. Before this, set comprehension are not there. They work similarly to the list comprehension as we discussed in the previous lesson or the previous slide. So set comprehension result as a set and list comprehension result as a list. They are enclosed within curly brackets and contain an expression followed by clause. So what are the syntax for the set comprehension? The syntax is same, but in list comprehension we have written here curly braces in syntax, but if you notice in set comprehension there is no such curly braces here. So we will take an example. Let us consider a simple example to print only even number from 1 to 10 using set comprehension. Means s is equal to, here we have to write them in curly braces. I for I in range 1 to 11, means we have to print the number from 1 to 10 if the number is divisible by 2. So if I percentage 2 is equal to 0, this statement means we have to print the number from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And there is also if condition, right? If this I is divisible by 2, then print I from 1 to 10, and then we simply print s, so it will result into 4 6 8 10. So let us discuss an simple example, like unique data is equal to I for I in code. If I not in code, print unique data, means E and C it will print, like we have to print the code. And if I is not in OD, means if there is no I in OD, you should print this. So you can see this example. So our next is here set comprehension return the result in the form of set. If you observe the above for clause, it consists code 2 times. The set gave us only unique data, means set only unique data. Here you can see that code I for I in code. If I not in OD, there is no I in OD, so it is written E and C twice. Next is, so we will solve one question on set comprehension also, like we solve on list comprehension. Here set the program in the given editor is to create a set of square of even number and the cube of odd number between the given, like user have given us 2 input, so between n1 and 2, like the user have given n1 and n2, so between n1 and n2 we have to do the square of the even number and the cube of the odd number. So how we can do that? Like first we will take 2 input from the user, and like these line are commented, like first we will take 2 input from the user, then we will make my set is equal to, then in this I multiply 2. If I percent, like I will be square power by 2 if the even number, if I is the and else I will be powered by 3 for I in range n1 n2, like we have taken 2 input n1 and n2, though, so it is here clearly written that I will be powered by 2 if this is even number, and I will be powered by 3 else, because there are only 2 type of number, even number and odd number. So if even number are here in if, so odd number will be there in else. So and it is given that for I in range n1 and 2, means n1 and n2, then we will print sorted my set. So this is the example of list comprehension, means to compromise, means to shorten the given code. So next is dictionary comprehension. Same as set comprehension and list comprehension, there is dictionary comprehension. Is like a dictionary comprehension is like a list comprehension, but in construct a dictionary instead of list. Means list comprehension will create a list, set comprehension will create a set, and dictionary comprehension will create a dictionary. Dictionary comprehension return the output in dictionary format with key value pair. Key should be unique and each key should have a specific value, means each key should have specific value and it will return the output in key value form. So that syntax for dictionary comprehension is different from list and set. So in curly braces key, then colon value 4, then in parenthesis key comma value in iterable. So we will see one example. Let us consider example using dictionary. We have this list, we want to convert them into dictionary. So we will write dict1 is equal to key value 4 key comma value in enumerate list 1, means we have to enumerate the list 1, and we have to enumerate means it will give the indices, like 10 is at 0 index, so it will enumerate and pair up with this at 0, like key value for key, and 20 is at first index, so it will enumerate this at first. So same as this. Then the next is dict2 is equal to I, then colon, here I is this key and the value is this, I multiply 2 means I ka square, for I in range means all we will do y square, then print dict2, the result will be I here is 1, then 1 ka square 1, then second is 2 ka square 4, then third is 3 ka square 9. So this is like a list comprehension, so same as dictionary comprehension, but it will written in the form of dictionary. So we will consider the expression as I, then colon I multiply 2 means I ki power 2, which I represent the value of I, and I multiply to represent the square value of I. This I and this I are different, where I is the key in our program and I multiply to is the value, as I have said that this I and this I are different. Let us consider another example. So this is another example. K, this is value, this is key, Python for K in code tantra, print dict1. So it will give all this T to Python, C to Python and T to Python. So this is another example. Here we take K as iterable, means this K, like here this K is iterable like I. In some question we have taken the variable I. Iterable of code tantra means every individual character of code tantra is considered as a key. So code tantra is considered as a key and this Python is considered as a value. So next is like here T, C, T, N, A, T, and this Python is a value for all this. T, C values Python, T values Python, N values, A values, D values, and this is like a long example. So every value of C, O, D, E, T and T, R, A is like given the value Python. So this is dictionary comprehension. So next we have to write a code to read the start value and the end value, means we have to take starting and the ending range from the user as input. We have to create a dictionary which store the number as the key and the value as the cube of the given number in the range, and finally print the sorted, means number as key and the cube as the value. Like user have entered 3, so 3 as key and the cube of 3 is 27 as a value. So first we will take starting input, then ending input, then we will make a cube dictionary, and then in curly braces we will write num multiply 3, means this num will go to power 3 for num in range starting say and plus 1. Why we have write and plus 1? Because if we write only and, it will give us the range before and like one number before and if we write and plus 1, it will give us up to and position. So we will write sorted cube dict is equal to dict, we will convert them into dictionary and do sorted, and then write cube dict dot item, means every element of that cube, every element of that dictionary will be enumerated to the cube. Then we will print this simply our dictionary. So the next question and the last question for this video is set of square of even number using set comprehension, means now we have to do set comprehension. So we have to write a Python program that take two integer m and n from the user, means we have to take two input from the user m and n, where m is the lower bound and n is the upper bound, and upper bound is inclusive in this, means bound you can say that like you have some boundaries to go to without asking your parents, so these are boundaries. So n is upper bound is inclusive. The program should compute the square of all even number in the range m to n, means m to n, and here n is also inclusive. M is the lower bound, like L is lower bound, you can assume 1, n is upper bound, you can assume 6, so 6 is also inclusive. And we have to store the square of all even number and store them in a set using set comprehension method. So the input format we can see that the first line contain an integer m representing the lower bound, means the first line of the input will be m, which is representing our lower bound or our starting point. The next line is n representing the upper bound in the range where n will be greater than or equal to m. M and n can equal be, but m cannot be greater than, because m is our lower bound and n is our upper bound. If m is greater than n, so it will be a error. The output, let us see the output format. The output format: a single line containing a set of integer representing the square of all even number in the range m to n, means the output will show us the square of all the even number from range m to n, where m is lower bound and n is upper bound, and the value of n is inclusive in this. If there are no even number in this range, output an empty set, print set. It is saying that if like m is 0 and n is 1, there is no even number between 0 and 1, so it will print the empty set like here. So how we can solve this? Like first we will take m as input, then we will take n as input, then we will store them into result is equal to, and we know set are stored in curly braces, so starting with curly braces, I multiply by 2 means I is any variable, or you can say a table in which the loop start. For I in range m say n plus 1, so here n plus 1 we have written because it say n is inclusive, so we have to write n plus 1. If I percentage to, it is saying that if I is for I in range means you can say that m is like 0, n is like 6, so from 0 to n plus 1 means 7, and it will go up to 6 because 7 is excluded. If I means 2 if in this range if I is divisible by 2, so we have to do the square root of I, means here 2 is divisible by 2, so 2 का square 4 will be the final output. Here 4 is also divisible by 2, so 4 का square 16 will be the output and will be stored as the set. So this is set comprehension. So I now think that you have clear knowledge about set comprehension, list comprehension, dictionary comprehension, all this. You can practice this question, or you can also search from ChatGPT by saying that give me a Python mock test for my CAs or for my midterm or end term. I am this in university, so that he ChatGPT can give the coding question accordingly, and you can also practice there. If you have any doubt in this session, you can tell me in comment. I will you make a separate video, and you if you want this PDF, you can comment. I will provide you the PDF, or you can take screenshot of this PDF. So by this I am ending today's lecture. So have a nice day. Goodbye.